Okay, so of all the news, footage, rumors, and leaks coming in and out about Infinity War, I thought it'd be a cool idea to discuss one topic that's kind of floating around out there, and that's the Iron Man Endo Sym Armour. Welcome to BigScreen, LiLscreen chats and reviews, and today we're going to discuss the Endo Sym Armour and its possible appearance in the MCU. Now, for those who don't know what the Endo Sym is, it's basically a symbiote Tony Stark patented into a new generation living Iron Man suit. Not going into too much detail about what symbiotes basically are, but they're liquid aliens that bond to a host, giving them a variety of amazing abilities that are notoriously known to be a recurring antagonist in many Spider-Man stories. The Endo Sym armor is made up of liquid smart melt that is psionically linked to Stark and hardens on skin contact. This gives him the ability to link and control the suit remotely with his brain. It functions very similar to the link-up of the Mark 42, which has been previously seen in Iron Man 3, but on a much greater level. Imagine the Mark 42 combining with a T-1000, and bam, you got the Endo Sym. The suit is quote-unquote alive according to Stark in the comic books. Now, apart from the suit qualities being very different to Stark's previous models, it's also very futuristic in its looks, and that's for a very particular reason. I mean, this suit is levels apart. Stark can use it to restrain or protect anyone he wants, either vocally or with his psionic link. He can also absorb energy, very similar to the abilities of Captain Marvel. The armor is dense enough to take some pretty serious hits, not to mention it has all the capabilities and gadgets from previous Iron Man suits. It can also alter its size and armor depending on what the battle requires. So he could be fighting the Hulk, suddenly it can become a Hulkbuster. He could decide to fight Namor, the Submariner, underwater, and it will adjust so Tony could breathe. Like, the suit is very adaptable. So why do I feel the suit is going to be making an appearance in the MCU soon? And by soon, I mean Infinity War. Well, a number of different reasons. Reason number one, recurring aspects of Avenger films. So far, with both Avenger films, Stark changes his armor at least twice per film. In Avengers Assemble, it featured the Mark 6, and then by the end of the film, he was wearing the Mark 7. In Age of Ultron, he wore the Mark 43, the 44, and the 45. What I'm trying to get at here is he never sticks with one armor throughout an Avengers film. So given that, he'll probably go through at least 2 suits in Infinity War. Currently, Stark is wearing the Mark 47 as seen in Spider-Man Homecoming, and from set photos in Infinity War, we see him wearing the Mark 48. So he's either going to be starting in the Mark 47 and ending in the Mark 48 by the end of Infinity War, or starting in the Mark 48 and ending in 49. Now, the reason why I'm so obsessed about marks right now is because the Endo Sym armor is basically Model 50 in the comic books, so Mark 50. Now, the Mark 46, as seen in Civil War, is considered his bleeding edge suit from the comics. And considering the bleeding edge came before the Endo Sym in the comics, it's not a massive jump to assume or suggest it's the same here in the MCU. Stark's Iron Man suits have definitely been becoming more amazing, not only in their looks, but in the tech behind them. I think the Endo suit would be the suit Stark would need to take on Thanos, given its abilities. It would be a spectacle to see, and provided that Infinity War is going out with everything, it's going out with all the stops, sparing no expense, it's definitely a possibility by the end of Infinity War Part 2, we could really end up having the Endo Sym armor. Now, the criticisms that I have been getting to this theory is that, oh, but the symbiotes like Venom or Carnage are Spider-Man characters which Sony still has the right to. But the Endo Sym isn't Venom or Carnage. It's based off symbiote biology. And to be honest, Marvel can easily change the origins of how he creates the Endo suit. The same way the Scarlet Witch is technically a mutant and should belong to Fox, but they don't refer to her as a mutant, but rather as a enhanced. The fact is, what the Endo suit is based off is irrelevant. Just as long as the Endo suit is in the film, it's perfectly fine. Marvel owns the right to all Iron Man properties, which means all the Iron Man suits. The heartbreaking tragedy that Robert Downey Jr. is done after Infinity War, Marvel celebrating his contribution to the MCU as its godfather by giving him the Endo Sym armor, it does sound about right, doesn't it? But what do you think? Comment, subscribe, let me know. I'm going to leave it here, but until next time, this is Big Screen, Little Screen.
Creepy little beast!